Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and doing my first Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate draft. Actually, I've done 3 of these already, but this is my first non-stream YouTube video for it. So far, it's an interesting format. A lot of reprints, like already. Reprint, reprint, reprint. Quite a few, but we see new mechanics, double team, which is quite good. Rare here, Nero Wild Mage. 6 mana, 2/7. Whenever you cast a spell, you may put it on the bottom of its owner's library. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. So that's kind of interesting. It lets you basically, if you want to cast a spell but want a better one, potentially can get a better one. It's a weird card. This one lets you turn artifacts into big flyers, potentially. This is a treasure set as well. Meteor Golem is a reprint. A lot of reprints. I'm not super excited by Nira, to be honest. Maybe just take the Artificer. Maybe I'll just take it. Whatever. I'm not that excited about it. But it's a rare. Maybe I'll give it a chance. Could be good. But removal is once again good. I'm excited about that. So Dragon's Fire is a nice pickup. There's also a lot of powerful dragons here. This one. Look at it. Dragon. Yeah, this is a great card. 2. I wonder if this is actually better than Dragon's Fire. Win con plus sometimes unblockable creature. That is good. Still might just take Dragon's Fire. Hard to go wrong with hard removal. Streets of New Capenna was kind of the exception to the removal rule, but nope. In the 3 drafts I played, removal is once again good, at least so far from my observations. Soldiers of the Watch, not that impressive on first glance, but yeah, double team is legitimately very good. Very much impressed with it. Sword Coast Serpent, I don't know. If I play this format more, maybe that is the pick. Skullport Merchant is incredibly strong. Probably want that dude. This is a reprint. A lot of reprints, like I said. Reprint. Pegasus Guardian. So this is like protect your dude, and then beginning of your end step, if a permanent you control left the battlefield. That's a great card. I guess it is pretty expensive. 6 mana, 3/3 flyer. But, you know, adventures are good. Specialize, also the new mechanic. I didn't quite understand it at first, but I get it now. So you have to... It's hard to get the rules text for Specialize because you have to right click and you see all these different cards and there's tons of reading, but really the only things that matter are what you can pay the color wise. So like you have to pay the Specialize cost and discard a card that's the same color or land type as the thing you want to specialize into. It's kind of hard to explain because it's a wordy mechanic, but you have to discard a card with Specialize too. Just know that. It's not like you can just do it. Reprint here, 2 mana, 5/3, but you can only cast it if something died. Draconic Lore, haven't played with it yet, but I suppose if you have enough dragons, paying 4 mana instant speed to draw 3 cards is quite good. OG is impressive. It's cool. It works well. You get, into the battlefield effects on your dudes again, which is good. This is a reprint. This is a reprint. Can't stress enough how many reprints there are. I think I actually agree. I'll take OG. Because Grim Wanderer, I don't remember being that impressive. Well, we could take another one. Pseudo Dragon Familiar is a good card. It's flyer, it's dragon, give other things flying. All that is good. Or we could just keep going down the OG path. I like this Owlbear Shepherd too. I think that card's good. Grace Slade. I think that's how you pronounce it. Double A. I don't know. I might just take another OG. You really don't want to play more than 2 legends in a 40 card deck, I feel like. Or you're going to end up stuck with legends in your hand. But yeah, this card is good if you get the right into the battlefield effects. Like I said, if you don't, then it's probably not that good. You could see just taking the flyer here and that being the right idea, but this is an interesting card. The one time I played against that, I was pretty impressed. Like here, Dawnbringer Cleric, so you can do this And these effects aren't that incredible, admittedly, but for some reason I always thought it was gain 3 life. Well, you learn something new every day. 2 life, destroy an enchantment. Not the most impressive effects, but possibly useful with OG. Not blown away by Sigil of Merkel. Meet in a Tavern, reprint. Looter, that, you know, they really don't do Merfolk Looter much anymore, do they? Now you have to pay for it. It is a dragon, however. I guess I'll take Dawnbringer Cleric. With 2 OGs, maybe it's just a wise idea to go for that plan. All right, well, Devoted Paladin, guess has Enter the Battlefield value. This is a cycle. I like this effect because you don't have to sack the land, and it's a gate. You can seek cards. Prophetic Prism, I don't know, maybe that's the pick. I think it's probably Devoted Paladin. This card is good. Oh, that's kind of cool. Blue ramp. Probably just take the Paladin. Get as many Enter the Battlefield effects as I can for OG. Alright, another Dawnbringer Cleric. Fireball is good. I mean, I don't think Dawnbringer Cleric's incredible, but I don't even know how many good enchantments there are yet in this set. Here's some more fixing and a mana sink. That's okay. Clever Conjurer is like a ramp card. Blur actually wants to be in the same deck as OG2, but I'll take another Cleric for now. Okay, Paladin is fine. Contact Other Plane for some draw cards, but probably just take the 2-drop Lifelinker. All right, Soldiers of the Watch. Like I said, double team is pretty good. Librarian, same thing, but I think I'd rather have the 2-mana one than the 4-mana one. I think 2-drops are typically good in every format. All right, well, Unicorn makes a lot more sense with the Clerics and the OG, definitely. And seeing it that late's a good sign, too. And the Paladin. Yeah, we have a ton of life gain now. All right. So, Librarian versus you come to a river versus your ambush on the road. Well, we already have a boatload of creatures. I guess we could take that. I guess I'll take Dream Fracture. Clever Conjurer, like I said, okay card, but probably don't need it. All right. Back to Karlach. So it specializes, and like I said, it takes too much time to even read all of that, but could splash for it. Let's see what this one does. Comes in. Oh, you can return a card. It's not bad. We got a flying double teamer. This card is perfectly fine too. Dust Guard, not bad with bounce and gives perpetual value. Seek cards, but you have to. It is instant speed, but you have to get rid of one. That's still pretty good, I think. Otherwise, there's a looter here. 2-mana 2/2 that protects something is nice. Probably just draw cards, right? I mean, it's basically like, what's the difference? Oh, you draw non-lands. So that actually, yeah, that's actually really good. 2-mana, unless you need lands, and then in which case it's not that good. But if you're looking for anything but lands, it's certainly good. All right, another Celestial Unicorn. I think at this point it's wise to try and probably just get some life gain going, because I think we've got the good synergy there with OG, Dawnbringer Clerics, Paladin. We've got some incentive. This card is great. I played this once. Really strong card. Altar of Baal. So you make a 4/1 Menace Skeleton and then exile a creature you control. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow. That's a cool card. That's really good. But I think we take the Unicorn. I think it just currently works well with what we've got, so we'll go for that. Looking for life gain effects. All right, I've played this before. I think it's good. So in this deck, we can do this one and this one. Get +1/+1 counters. So you can't do the other ones unless you have some way to get that mana. All right, we could do another Unicorn too. I mean, I think we found the plan we want to do with double OG. Because you can also exile OG and then it comes back and you gain 2 life and scry 2 again. So that just makes sense. We'll go for the life gain plan. All right. Minimus containment is good again, but I think we probably want this crazy mythic thing. Yeah, that spits out Pegasus. Gets instants and sorceries back that we have not that much of, but that's all right. I think we take the mythic. Otherwise, Squadron, like I said, playable, flyer, finds another one. Shock and Grasp, reprint. Perpetual combat trick. Owlbear was always a good reprint. Reprint. All right. I mean, is it not really a reprint because it's more of like a, whatever they call it, aggregated set? Maybe that's how we should be looking at it. Well, this is a finisher I could play. That's true. Or we could do Pilgrim's Eye, which is also good value with OG, I guess. Dig up more lands, get a flyer. Charm Sleep is some removal, which we do not have that much of. I almost just want to take the Serpent. Bounce and get a finisher. I think that's just good. Pilgrim's Eye effect traditionally was always good too, but I want to try this. I think this is actually pretty good, even though it's expensive. All right, Gate to Sea Tower makes sense to me. Bag of Holding is actually playable, but I think when it was first around it... Oh, this is cool with blink effects too. What does this one do? Oh, that's kind of cool. I think I'll just take the Seek land. Ooh, Laura. So this lets you return cards to your owner's hand and create soldiers and make stuff unblockable. It's pretty good. Humiliation is actual removal, which I think is also good. Making stuff unblockable is pretty good, though. I think this card is... Humiliation is definitely good, though. 1 mana removal. Tough to go wrong with that, but... Alright, what's this one? Exile spell, roll a d20, add that spell's mana value. You may cast the exiled card for as long as it remains exiled, and you can spend mana as any color to cast it. And you can cast it without paying its mana cost if you do 15 or above. Yeah, well, clear pick here, so we'll take that. So we can take the flyer, we can take the Dust Guard. Currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2 drops. We're already, I guess we already have quite a few top heavy things. 2 mana 3/1 with upside is pretty good. Perpetual +1 value. I would like some more flyers too, admittedly, but this also works with blink effects, which I kind of like. I'm going to take the familiar here, get the flyer. Lets you fly with other things. That's very good. If it's a creature spell, gets -2/-0. Oh, that's cool. Oops. That took too long, so I got Spike Pit Trap instead, but I think I wanted to take that. Unless I was reading it wrong. I don't really need either of these. I don't know how I feel about Valiant Farewell, but we're already close to a deck, so I assume I won't need it. Well, Ancient Brass Dragon's strong, but not going to take that. Could just take the Humiliation here. Actually, Young Blue Dragon's probably the pick. Get another flyer. With adventure value, too. It's just good. I would like some more flyers. Evasion. Probably won't need Dream Fracture. Typically, you come to a river is not going to be good enough. I can't imagine Spike Pit Trap is something we would want to need either when there's like 1 mana removal, but I'm going to take the flyer of the removal. It might actually be wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to just take this, especially since my creature count is already quite high. All right. I want to make sure I can kill things, so... 3 OGs does seem excessive. Am I missing out on anything? I could take the Pilgrim's Eye now, get another flyer that also blinks well. 3 OGs, though, does seem like a lot, doesn't it? It does. I'm going to take the Pilgrim's Eye. It's good with blinking. It's a flyer. I think it just makes sense here. I think Flaming Fist Officer is good for this deck too, with the blink effects we have and the bounce effects with like Allura and stuff, but I'm going to do it this way. All right. Whenever an opponent searches a library, gain a life, draw a card. Well, gaining life is definitely good. How many actual search effects are there, though? There's probably not. I feel like there's not a ton. Ray of Frost is typically good, but more of a sideboard card. Because it does affect non-red things, but it's certainly better against red. Could take it anyway. I mean, this is definitely good with 3 unicorns if we ever gain life, but I feel like you're going to gain 1 life at most in a game and going to have to be happy enough with it. I think I'm going to take the Ray of Frost. I mean, maybe I'll just take it. I'll try it. It does. I mean, it has flash, but all right. What do you do? Enchant creature or planeswalker you don't control when it enters. Conjure a card named Soldiers of the Watch. Put it onto the battlefield. Oh wow, that's just built in 2-for-1. Get a body that finds another body and like arrest something. Well, I'm going to take that over Humiliation. That's for sure. All right. So once I take this, we're at a deck. Another Humiliation in here. Could take another unicorn. Do we even have enough life gain to do 4 unicorns? Potentially that. 2 of those. This thing. We may not even have enough. I mean, 2 OGs. It's a decent amount. You don't have to gain that much life for this card to be good. This is a cool card too. A lot of perpetually increasing things. I think we'll try it. See if we can find some more life gain. This is cool. Ramp if... Oh, wait. I want to take the rare. Imoen. Yes, I remember her from Baldur's Gate. Costs 3 less to activate, 2 more instant sorcery cards in your graveyard. Can't be blocked as long as it's attacking alone, so it's unblockable 2-drop, attacking alone. Oh, that's cool. And then... Wow. All right. Imoen seems crazy good. So... We've already got a boatload of creatures. I'm just going to take your Ambush on the road because it's a playable combat trick, and the return target creature you control makes sense with some of the enter the battlefield value effects we got. I love Cridle. Another reprint. Guess we'll take a Hypnotic Pattern. Perpetual value. It could take the Officer. I don't think that we do it, but it's kind of cool with certain effects. So Lapis Orb of Dragonkind would let us ramp into the 1 dragon we have. I mean, we do have a 6-drop too. I don't think we need it. Yeah, I guess we'll take the card draw. I already have the Valiant Farewell. Maybe this card's not bad. It's a weird combat trick. Blur does make sense in this deck. Does kind of the same thing as OG. In fact, you can use it on OG and get more value. All right. Well, I don't know if we got enough life gain to justify 4 Celestial Unicorns, unfortunately, but that's all right. Definitely want to do 17 lands. We don't want to play this many 4-drops. So, all right. I think we can start by cutting some creatures. So let's dump the Librarian. I don't know if we need Contact Other Plane. Like, I like card draw, but I don't think we need it. Got some fun cards in here though. Ended up with a lot of rares and powerful uncommons. So actual life gain cards for Unicorn, not that much. 2 Clerics. Archivist, I guess. Paladin. Not Farewell. And the 2 OGs. It's really not that much. Well, let's cut some creatures, I think. I don't know if we need this Valiant Farewell either. But, yeah, I mean, we can at least cut 6 creatures. I don't know if four unicorns seems unnecessary. We just don't have enough life gain to justify 4 unicorns, so maybe we'll just cut like a couple. Like it does work really well with OG because you can exile it and gain more life. Maybe we'll cut the officer and keep the unicorn, but I have to. Maybe we'll do 3. 3 is already a lot. Maybe I'll cut the Dust Guard, even though it is okay. Actually, do I like that or Archivist more? Archivist has Flash, so it does stop like X1s. The searching library thing, I don't know if that's going to come up. I mean, let's look at our deck for an example. How many actual search effects do we have? It's like none. Let me read what Seek. It's just put one at random. So even Seek's not search. So this one Pilgrim's Eye. Even Double Team, yeah, it's just so based on our deck alone, there's basically 1 card, and so it affects maybe 1 card in your opponent's deck. It really doesn't seem worth it, but it's maybe just exciting enough to play it over a Dust Guard since we have 3 unicorns and the life gain would be huge. Okay, and I have to make 3 more creature cuts and then a non-creature cut. Maybe we'll cut the Valiant Farewell. Although, do I like this more because it draws over you come to a river? Maybe. Maybe we'll do that instead because drawing cards is good. And then what? I want to cut 3 creatures. Probably. Well, I kind of like all of our creatures. I could cut the Farewell too. We can run more creatures. I mean, it makes sense with like OG anyway. I don't really like Spiked Pit Trap. It is expensive. It's playable and removal is good again, but it is expensive. Your Ambush on the Road is kind of deceptively good. I found this to be better than it looks. Because whether you're using it as protection or a very cheap combat trick, both of those things are pretty good. All right, maybe we'll cut the Pit Trap. And then I really should cut a creature because we do not have that much removal in here. So, what shall it be? Which creature is the weakest? I mean, I guess you could argue Soldiers of the Watch. But I don't want to be too low on my 2-drops. And this on turn 2 is, I hate to say it, but legitimately decent. Play turn 2. You're not afraid to attack with it. If it trades, it doesn't matter. It already dug up another one. It's like a white value spell. Works well. But it kind of feels like it might be the weakest thing here. Need the life gain. Otherwise, it's Archivist. Gosh. I did the math. Archivist is not going to do that much in here, but I guess I'm just holding out hope because I have 3 unicorns. I'll give it a try. I don't want to cut this. I don't really want to cut the flyer. All right. I guess we'll cut the Soldiers of the Watch. I don't want to, but I guess that's what we're doing. All right. Blue-white. Got some specialized and some rares and interesting things, so we'll give this a try. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right. It's a good hand. Got combos. So don't want to do the turn 2 Cleric. We'll do the turn 3 Unicorn, turn 4 OG. It's a good one. And it ramps too. And fixes. Nice. I mean, I could wait a turn so I could protect it from removal, but I don't really want to. Alright, maybe I should have. Wait, was that always a 3-2? No, this was a 2-2 before, wasn't it? Am I crazy? Jeez, I'm misremembering maybe. I mean, I guess I could have played the pseudo dragon, but yeah, maybe. Well, I hope they have some big enchantments I can destroy. Alright, well, they got a lot of removal. Don't need land, so we'll dump those. I guess it's good we have another OG in here. Oh, these two work well together. What do you do? Nice. Casual 6-drop, fight your thing. And it's an uncommon too, nice. When this creature specializes, create a token that's a copy of a creature card exiled with this creature, except it has double strike and haste. If the creature you don't control would die, exile. Wow, so then you even get to steal my dude too? Cool. Yeah, and then they can do any one they want. So I don't. There's not enough time in the world to read all these. It's funny. I haven't been able to leave up 1 mana this whole game. Although leaving up 1 mana would have been the difference between being happy and sad 2 different times. So we'll play this. So I have a blocker for all their 1,000,000 2-power dudes. I'm saving the other one in case I get another one of my unicorns, so I can turn it into a 4/3. Spellbook. It's like a bunch of rando cards. So they got a land. Interesting. Gosh, wish I could kill that gut. It's not worth killing the druid. Ah, Laura. Well, that's cool. I mean, I could return the cleric and replay it, but I want to leave up your ambush on the road here, so we'll probably specialize this into the white one. They're maybe trying to decide which one they want to specialize into, which is sensible. All right. So which one are they turning into? Well, at least it's just one time. Unfortunately, you're ambushed on the road. Ah, okay. So, all right. All right. I don't know what this does. Put a rope counter on target creature you control. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player may be 2. If they do, they put a rope counter on a creature they control. Otherwise, exile Frang land each creature without a rope counter on it. Then remove all rope counters from all creatures. So I have to pay 2 or I have to lose all my creatures? Okay. Guess I'll pay 2. Put a rope counter on this. Otherwise, I lose all my dudes. I think that's how it works. So we'll attack with these 2. Turn that. I guess I should have specialized. Whoops. It's at the end of turn 2? Dang. Well, I clicked too fast. My mistake. My mistake. Well, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how it works. I think I made a mistake, but we'll discard the other Dawnbringer Cleric here. All right, so you had to do it before the thing, because now that it's after the thing, then you don't get the thing. Got it. Good lesson to learn there. So I missed out on a 1/1 white soldier. So we'll do Pilgrim's Eye, or do I want to do the Cleric? Well, if I do Pilgrim's Eye, I can seek another land, so that's good. I mean, I could have attacked with Allura too, but it's kind of keeping things at bay right now. I'm going to get another land. So I'm actually going to block that and then just not pay the rope. All right. And that way I can get the squadron down if I want to. And then if they don't pay the rope, they have to at least... Actually, I can play squadron and attack with Allura and bounce it. Yeah, I think we'll do this. It's any creature, right? Okay. So make it so this can't be blocked. In for 6. And then we'll play the squadron. Let me think. Do I want to play the... And it's human. I have 0 humans out right now. They can pay 2 next turn to protect gut. I wonder if I want to just play... Well, Allura's getting bounced. I mean, I can blow up favorite enemy, but then we lose... How many things do we lose? Because Allura's getting bounced. We lose familiar, squad, cleric. They lose gut and that. We end up with more of a net loss than they do. So I don't love it. I think I wait. I forgot that this got bounced, but it's all right. So wait, Fraying Rope gets exiled or something? Or for some reason I thought... I don't know why the... That's interesting. I don't know why the thingers get thingered. Like, why do the rope counters get removed? I don't get it. Hey, it's not a human soldier, so that's good. All right, so we can attack with... What's this do? It's inflatable. And we have 8 mana, so I can attack with Squadron. Yeah, attack with Squadron. Double team. Get in for 3. I'm just leaving the familiar back because I have lethal next turn anyway from what I see. So we'll do this. Plus the cleric. Gain 2 life. I mean, they kind of have to attack with everything, so... I mean, they don't really have a choice. They're dead next turn, so... Yeah. And they do have the mana to inflate Immolator twice. So, let's see. This in front of their biggest guy. This in front of their next biggest guy. And this in front of that. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is all we take. Okay. Whoops. I guess I didn't want to do that because now they get another creature. That was my bad. Forgot about Prosperous Innkeeper. My mistake. So, let's see. Can I still attack and not die next turn? Somehow, yes. Despite my best efforts to want to lose here. Which, you know me, I love losing. Love to do everything in my power to lose. Somehow I still think we can win this. I don't think I want to bounce my Squadron, but gives me another blocker, I guess. Maybe that's a good idea, since I'm already, like, gonna win next turn anyway. And it gives me another blocker. I guess that makes sense. Man, I could use a Prosperous Innkeeper in my quad Celestial Unicorn deck. Alright. Well, I did everything in my power to lose and still won, so maybe that's a good sign. See you for the next one. Alright, gotta keep here. Great card. I have played that one before. Nice one. So, best use of mana is Pseudo Dragon. If I do this, I can specialize next turn. Maybe. So let's see if I just do. I don't have any instants and sorceries. Well, I can discard the blur. I think we'll just do the more expensive thing. Better use of mana. So this also makes it so damage isn't removed from my stuff, which is pretty good. Well, if they have a kill spell, at least I can blur and protect my dude and draw. That's pretty nice. Counterspell. It's kind of cool. I feel like I can't really afford to do that right now, but considering they didn't pump their dudes, I think we're just going to attack and pass. Because that tells me they have a spell. And that way I can counter it. Especially if they're waiting on our turn, which is nice. So we'll just wait. So, yeah, I think we'll steal that. Cool. So I can cast a Dread Lenormand for free. Seems good. How does that work? So it's exiled, so I think we want the 7/6 that can't be blocked. That's the preferred spell. Sure. Worked out okay. A lot of removal in there. I can't do both, right? I think I can just do one, so I'll get a 7/6 for free. Free 7/6. Seems pretty good. We can do the Paladin too. Alright, so we'll give the Dread Lenormand flying. Wait, can't be blocked by creatures power 3 or less. Never mind. Sweet. See you for the next one. Alright. Good hand. Both colors. Imoen's cool. Blur was huge that game. Have to see what I think of this. Sword Coast Serpent. Imoen's just a great 2-drop. Just always, at least, can be unblockable. Ooh. All right. Well, if they have removal, we've got Blur. That's cool. All right. Oh. Well. Wait. Could I have cast Unicorn last turn and didn't? Did I leave up Blur or something? Whoops. Ah. Well. Suppose we'll do another Unicorn and get into a demo in here. What's this do? Attacks against Death Touch, Mill 2, once during each of your turns. You may play a land or cast a permanent spell from among cards in your graveyard. Ooh, that were put there this turn or whatever. So that's cool. Guess we can bounce Kaga. And then we can attack for 8. Sure. Then we have Humiliation. That's a good one. Alright. Didn't quite get what we needed there, unfortunately. But we can do the Paladin. Can attack with MON. Alright, attacking with everything sensibly. So let's see how we do this. Can block. So we block Owlbear's got trample. So let's say I block Shambling Ghast. Tough one. Real tough one. Real tricky. Real tricky. Trample just changes everything here, unfortunately. Yeah, and not having another white mana changes everything. Well, I got to figure out the best blocks here. So what is it? Good block. Let's say I do Owlbear this. I take 2, 4, 6. Still die, so that's not going to work. So I probably need to block like this. And that way I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is the best I got. Don't like it, but no real choice. Alright, but they have a pump anyway. See you for the next one. Alright, this hand's good. So we go Paladin into Unicorn. Into Unicorn again. That's cool. It's a good turn progression. So they'll trade. We'll get a 4-3. And if we draw a land, we can do OG. Otherwise, we can get the Pilgrim's Eye to get another land. Nice one. Alright, so now I'll do the Unicorn instead. And then I can do OG. Gain Life Scry. Get the Imprisonment. I don't really feel like I need these so much. Although your Ambush on the Road lets me exile and return with 2 spells. So, but I don't feel like I need the Plains since I have the Pilgrim's Eye. So we'll dump the Plains, keep your Ambush on the Road. Unicorn gets bigger, play the land, attack for 4. Nice one. So we'll do your Ambush on the Road, or Pilgrim's Eye rather, get our second white mana. I'd have to play another spell in order to get the Scry from OG, so I think I'll wait on that. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. I could either gain 2 life and scry 2 or get another land, but not super. I don't think either of those options are super sexy. All right, well. So will Imprisonment be Ghoul, because they can just sack anything else, and I do want to get the Soldier to the Watch. So then we'll go land And guess we can attack with both. Keep the eye back. We'll just attack with the OG. Alright, that's cool. So do this and pump the stand and fight. And then we'll blink the Pilgrim's Eye and get another land. Just do some deck thinning. That's nice. So 8 mana. We don't have enough to do bounce plus play it, so we'll probably just end up playing it. So let's just attack. Get our double team going. Taking it all too, huh? So we'll just cast the 6/6. I think that's totally fine. I'm gonna sandbag the land. Sure. That's good. All right, so Imoen, and I only have one in the yard, though. If I discard the Soldiers of the Watch, that's probably worth it. So I can attack with everything. They can come in and gain life, but I think we attack with everything, and if they want to block gut on Soldiers and take 7, I think I'm okay with that, because then Imoen, I think, can be lethal next turn. Yeah, I'm fine with that, too. Now we'll just probably play both, although maybe it's better to specialize. Kind of puts all your eggs in one basket, though, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know if that's better. I think we'll just get more bodies out. That way, Imoen can attack alone. I still could draw something and specialize her if I had to. Prowler's a great card. Alright, see you for the next one. Alright, this is a keep because we have Pilgrim's Eye. Still need a land, but at least it can be any land. Ooh, Estus Collar is a good card. We'll do the gate first. Horde Robber, nice one. Alright, White Land's a good draw. We'll do the Unicorn first. Now, that way we can go OG into Paladin, maybe. Skullport Mercs, great card. So we'll do the OG first. That's good. Both of those are good. So we'll have Humiliation first. Let's see. Because I only have 1 white mana. But I can get a second one. But we're going to do a shuffle. What am I doing next turn? That's the big question. With 5 mana, 1 white, I could do Unicorn. I could do Pilgrim's Eye to get a second white. Maybe I just do Paladin. And then the turn after that, after I draw the Unicorn, then I can go Pilgrim's Eye, Unicorn, and set up for some Clerics. Maybe that's better. Unfortunately, it cannot blow up artifacts, but that's all right. So they're getting a lot of treasure to use with Sculptor Merchant. That card's fantastic. All right, so we have the Humiliation now, so we still get the 5th mana, I think. Well, let's see. Because I have the Unicorn on top. So I could do the Pilgrim. I still could do the Pilgrim's Eyes plus Humiliation, kill the Rasad, get my OG back. Yeah, let's do that. I miss out on my second Unicorn, but otherwise I can't do the Humiliation now before they specialize. So I think this is better. So we'll do this. We get a second white. We lose our Unicorn. And then I can Humiliation. Unless I don't want to search up a land. But I do want to search up a land. They also have a bunch of treasures, so they also can just sack their dude. But that's all right. Maybe I'll attack first here. See if they block. I mean, they must have some protection here. All right. All right. Oh, loses all abilities. That is hilarious. Wow. Loses all abilities perpetually. Wow. Humiliation doing its job. Let's dump the island. We'll keep your ambush for protection and 2 spells for OG. Perpetual. All right. So we'll land. We can go Devoted Paladin. We can attack with these 2. And then you're ambushed on the road, and then we can blink OG. Get another scry effect. Although now I guess we don't get the... It's still worth it, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess we can keep both of these, because then I can at least cast the Serpent. And I can still do the Adventure on the one side, too. So that works. Maybe I should have... Yeah, maybe I should have done that differently. Well, I got the life gain and the... Yeah, it's tough to say. So we lose our Unicorn. But we do have the Sword Coast Serpent now, which is good. Gray Slade's not bad either. So we don't have any enchantments we can blow up. So this might just be a pass deal unless I want to play Dawnbringer Cleric, but I don't think I want to. I mean, I could get another blink too, but we already know what's here, so I probably wait on that. So put one at random into your hand. That doesn't shuffle your library though, so that seems fine. I'm going to take one here. So we'll sack our Pilgrim's Eye. I mean, I'm going to play the Sword Coast Serpent next turn, so what do we want to bounce? I don't want to bounce the Griff, so probably the Slate, I guess. Can also Seek here. I want to see. I don't think it shuffles, though. So I don't have enough mana to Seek plus bounce. But I don't really need to bounce, so maybe we'll just... I want to see how Seek works, because I don't think it shuffles the library. Okay, it does shuffle the library, even though it says that it doesn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't say shuffle your library. It just says seek a card, put one at random from your library in your hand. It says nothing about shuffling. So that alone annoys me a little bit, but that's okay. Unless... Did it not? Because this was the card that was on top of my library, but it made it disappear, so it's confusing me now. I'm still confused. I just did the thing, and I'm still confused. Do we want the Sword Coast Serpent? I never ended up bouncing anything, so I'm not sure about that yet. I really don't necessarily need to bounce something. I don't want that to have Menace and Death Touch either, though. But my 2/2s all get negated by their Hippogriff. This is a good opportunity to scry if I want to cast 2 spells, though. So why don't we bounce? We'll go ahead and bounce the Slade. Or the... No, I don't want them to get the Chain Devil again. So we'll bounce the Slade. And play the Paladin. And get some scry and life gain going. Library search, I guess. So if I attack with the Paladin, I don't want to attack with the Paladin. So we can cast 2 more spells. But I think we'll just get Sword Coast down for now. And pass. I forgot that Blessed Hippogriff gives flying. That's pretty good. No re-equip, huh? So I think we'll go Unicorn. And we'll go Dawnbringer Cleric. So we can get the Scry, or we can do Paladin and buff. Yeah, what would I prefer to do? Let's get 2 pumps on our unicorn, I think. Good draw there. We'll dump the land. Counter there. No enchantments to blow up, so we'll gain 2. And then we can attack. Use 3. Sure. So we have Archivist in case they do a deck search or something. No deck search there. So we can do the Sea Tower imprisonment on whatever we want, I guess. And I want to cast another spell, so we don't need the Archivist yet, I don't think. So we'll do this on the flyer that gives flying. I think that's the smartest. Like, it's cool to do it on the Gray Slate too, but I think this is just better. And then we can do Cleric. And this is unblockable now, right? Great. So then we'll gain life. I mean, I guess they're going to trade with the unicorn anyway, but I want to scry here, so it doesn't matter. We'll just gain the life. That's all right. Yeah, we still want to scry. Get the squadron. Wait, what's he? Oh, I can blow up my own enchantment. Well, I don't want to do that. So they'll block the unicorn with the Gray Slate, and I'll have to be okay with that. That's cool. What's the body on that? 5/6? It's pretty good. Alright, so we're not going to be able to cast 2 spells this turn. So I think the best thing to do is attack with the Serpent. They don't have a great block for that anyway. And then play the Ranger Squadron. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's surprising. All right, so I can still block this because I have a 3/4. We'll take 5. All right. So now we can do 2 spells in 1 turn for OG value again. So we can attack with Squadron and Serpent. Squadron plus Archivist and do more scrying and life gain and all that. So we'll dump the lands. Did I already seek this? Yeah, I did. Alright, so we can attack with Squadron here, one of them. And Guardian Naga's ability is, as long as it's your turn, prevent all damage that will be dealt to it. Okay. And it's got Vigilance too. It's a good card. Especially since I've got to somehow find a way to erase it. Ah, Allura. That's a really good one. So, play Allura. All right, let's do Allura. And then we can attack with soldiers plus the Squadron. I'll make it so the soldiers unblockable. So then we can play the soldiers, scry with OG, gain more life. I don't know how many more spells I got left in here, huh? Oh, familiar, that's a good one. Okay. Well, yeah. Keep the land for specializing with Allura. We can perpetually start giving Naga -1, -0. I guess I should have specialized this turn then. Whoops. Alright, so we can double block the Paladin here. Do I want to keep my lifelinker though? I might. Could lose the Archivist instead. Alright, let's do that. Because I do have a Unicorn, I think it's still in here somewhere. Sure. Ah, okay. So we can specialize. What's this one do? So I can make the soldiers, can make them lose life, but they're gaining life. I think we need to perpetually weaken their thing because Naga's a problem. So I think it makes more sense to me to, yeah, attack with a Squadron and a Paladin. Oh, I forgot to specialize again. Guys, I'm dying here. I'm dying. Trying to move too fast and making mistakes. And I've got the easy out here too. That's the sad part. All right, let's do Pseudo Dragon plus soldiers. I mean, probably don't need a second OG until my first one dies. So yes, I want to discard the island so I can make their Naga perpetually weaker. Should have done it 2 turns ago. I think I'll just jump with the Soldiers of the Watch here. Oh, dang. Gosh darn it. Yeah. It's alright. It's my bad. My mistake. I deserve it. We'll do Seek. Wow, is that all I have left? Do I even have a good instant sorcery I can return? Oh, I can get Sword Coast Serpent back. Because I can get... That's pretty good. Otherwise, Humiliation, that's a good one too. Alright, well, I guess we can put this in our library then. Actually, why don't we put... I don't need a second OG, do I? Whatever. Alright, and then... I don't know if I want that. I do want the Flying Pegasi. That's what I want. So we'll play this. If I go... Let's see. If I go... Land, Paladin, I can Humiliation the Naga. That's actually pretty good. I probably want to do that, don't I? That makes the most sense, I think. No, I do not want to cast like that, though. I want to cast it like this. Ooh. Well, M1's pretty sweet, too. Let's get the Unicorn down first. So I can specialize. I don't need to, though. I want the Unicorn. I have another OG in the deck, so I guess if OG dies, I don't really care. They should be attacking with Shambling Gas too, I feel like. Just because it threatens my Pseudo-Dragon Familiar. But I'm glad they're not. It's a lot of vampire spawns. Ah, Gale's Redirection. Well, that's a pretty sweet one to get. So I only have 9 mana, though. I can have 2. Got 10 cards left. I mean, I'm winning this race, so I feel like I should just keep winning the race. I think this is the smarter thing to do. I can specialize, but I really want the white specialize. That's what I want. But, all right. Smart. So I can blur OG. How many cards do I got left? 9? Okay. And then I can still... Okay. So blur OG. Get rid of these. That way, now I can specialize. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I need to leave up Gale's Redirection in case they draw. So we'll just attack with this for now. And then I'll pass. I want to leave up Gale's Redirection in case they draw something spicy here. Yeah, I'm going to counter that. That's good enough. Just can't be blocked. Wow. Quite the grind, but we got there. Let's see for the next one. This is a keep because of the Pilgrim's Eye. So we get our blue mana. We'll get to do Allura. We have the Imprisonment. Alright, now we'll do the Familiar. It's okay if they have removal. I'd rather get the 2-power flyer down if they don't have removal. That was good. Ah. So, choices. Well... Dang. It doesn't make it lose all abilities, unfortunately. Ugh, it's a tough one. Yeah, dang. Almost need to find I need to find removal for it, I think. These are both good cards, I suppose. I think we'll dump the Cleric, even though it works with the Unicorn. And we want the Ear ambushed on the road in case they have some way to kill the Familiar. Let's see. So mana value is 2. So I guess we'll plus 3 it. What does this do? Oh, lets you play dragons off the top. All right. Well, losing a card for nothing. I don't like that. All right. At least I used another card. I feel okay about that. All right. So we have 5 mana, 1 blue. I think we have to do the imprisonment now because as much as I don't like it, Lausanne is just going to take us out, I think. So, especially now that they killed our flyer. So then we can do Pilgrim's Eye plus Unicorn. I guess that's all right. Nice one. I probably just block. I can't attack with it anyway, so. Alright, so we'll go Pilgrim's Eye, get another blue mana, and play the Unicorn. This thing, whenever it attacks, another attacking creature gets plus X plus 0 or its power. It's pretty good. Oh, I suppose I got to block or else I die. Nice one. All right, see you for the next one. All right. Well, this can't find us lands, but I'm still going to risk it. This card is cool. Can't believe this is instant speed. I mean, you only net 1 card, but I still feel like it's pretty good. Oh, that's a cool card. Wow. Ooh, Battlecry Goblin. There's a scary one. So we'll dump probably the Cleric, even though it has synergy with the Unicorn. That's cool. So we can kill the Toll Keeper. And leave up Sword Coast Serpent for now. I'm willing to make this trade. I played it with and against Thinger enough to know that Thinger's a big problem. So we'll do OG here, I think. I guess we want to keep both of these. Then we can go Squadron into Serpent, maybe. It's pretty good. So they can pump, let's see, 3 times. So they can get in for 8. It's pretty good. I see, I see. So we have 7 mana. So probably best to just bounce your expensive dude, play the Paladin. Oh, I should have done this post-combat. My bad. Screwed up. Add it to the list. There's no search effects, so, I mean, neither of these are very exciting on their own, are they? I think we can do better. I mean, I don't want to do lands. Don't know why they're conceding either, but hey, we'll take it. We'll see you for the next one. Oh, we'll keep this. Yeah. Well, I'm going to at least take 6 damage to get a +1/+1 counter on Unicorn. That doesn't seem worth it. I think we'll just do the Cleric and gain some life and accept the trade. So Unicorn versus Familiar. I think we'll do the Flyer first. No instants and sorceries in my graveyard yet, but pretty awesome one in my hand. Very wise. Very wise. Well, land draw is good. So best use of mana is Gale, but then we don't get anything back from it, so we'll do the Unicorn. We got Gale and Gale's Redirection. Well, that's cool. Nice one. Alright, so I'm gonna do the Unicorn. Pass. So guess we'll offer the trade there. And block here. Oh, alright, let's read this one. When this creature becomes target of spell or ability and opponent controls, may exile this creature and return to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's got 2/4 double strike. It's got specialized, so it's got a million cards with text on them. When you cast a spell, it gains when this creature becomes a target of spell or ability and opponent controls, you may exile this creature. Okay, more words. Enters the battlefield or specializes, seek a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less. And then their other color is red, so they could do probably when this creature enters the battlefield or specializes grade 2. Okay, that's a 3/6 double strike. Sheesh. Seems pretty good. So I guess we do Humiliation on the captain. And then pass. And then we have to do Gale to get back Humiliation. Although if we draw a land, at least we can do Gale plus throw something at the Sepulcher Ghoul, maybe. I don't know how good that actually is, but... nice one. Nice one. And this is when it attacks or something. You can sack a treasure, give something double strike. Alright, so we got the 5th land. So we can do Gale's Redirection. All that doesn't do a whole lot of good for us right now. They can specialize. We could do Gale and get back our thing. I don't know if I really want to do that either. Sack and treasure, given double strike. I think we'll just do the Paladin. And force him to specialize and have him make some decisions here. Nice one. With the sack outlet, no less. Man, that must feel good. Let's see. 8, 10, 12, 14. Oh, lethal. 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Wow. Opponent's got to feel pretty cool there. All right. So ended up doing pretty good. Much better than expected with this deck. Let's do some pack one, pick ones. All right, Tiefling Outcast. 1 mana, 1/1 double team. Other demons, devils, imps, and this card's sweet. Just 1 mana Lord. 1 mana Lord, really? And it's a peasant, no less. And it's got double team. This card's great. I would take that. Card seems really strong. Blessed Hippogriff is legit. Both abilities nice. Protection, and then you get a body, evasive body that can make other things evasive. Very nice. Haven't seen this yet, but I think it's kind of good. I like the Squadron, even though it's expensive. Frost Giant's a reprint, it's good. Shamlagast's a reprint, it's good. And this cycle is good, so. A lot of good cards there. Alright. Baldur's Gate. This one, on the other hand, not that exciting. Thrakus the Butcher, 5 mana, 3/4 trample. When it attacks, double the power of each dragon you control. So it doubles its own power too. So it's a 6/4 trample attacker. And then Dragon Peasant. That's funny. I don't think you'd see that too much, but what do I know? And then Trelisar reprint. Good card though. Yeah, gain life definitely is more green-white and less white-blue, although worked pretty well for me with the 4-drop Blinker Duder. This card is deceptively good because it pumps all of the Genasi Rabble Rouser. It's easy for people like me to overlook that aspect of it. You think it just pumps itself because you're used to seeing that, but nope. Finds more of them and pumps them all. Very, very good. This card, on the other hand, not that good. Reprint, kind of a weird one to reprint since it was not that good the first time either. This card's probably okay. If you have a lot of things worth blinking. And then Devoted Paladin is good. I don't even remember this card being an orc. I have a terrible memory. Or I just don't pay close attention. I think we both know which one that is. Alright, Prosper Tomebound. 4 mana, Death Touch. At the beginning of your end step, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of turn, you may play that card. Whenever you play a card from exile, create a treasure token. That's cool. Get extra cards. Who doesn't like that? And you get treasures too. This is a great value card. It's a tiefling, no less? Or is it tiefling? Tiefling or tiefling? Somebody can correct me on made-up words. And then we've got Juvenile Mist Dragon. Great card. Prosper just seems super legit. Breath Weapon. Cool card. I mean, probably a better sideboard option, but certainly fine. You can build around it if you get it early. Run a bunch of X3s. But non-dragon too. It's even a little specific, so. But it's instant speed. That's good too. Minimus Containment is legitimately good in this format. And then final pack. We have Acrobatics. 4 mana, exile all non-token creatures you control. Roll a d20. 1 through 9, return them to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. 10 to 20, return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control. Exile them again, then return those cards. It's like a double into the battlefield effects. It's kind of cool. I'd probably take a Juvenile Mist Dragon over it, though. Line Up a Shot's kind of cool. Yeah, this is actually a very good card. This is totally main deckable. Totally main deckable. Kill Flyer, get Neutralize, or just cycle in a pinch. Very good. And Incessant Provocation. Last opponent showed us how that one's good. All right. Hope you folks enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. We'll see you for the next one.